the news tonight, FCT administration presents 2021 statutory budget estimates before House Committee on FCT. FCT Emergency Management Agency flags of this year's flood assessment and community awareness campaign. And correspondent gives an update on water situation in some parts of the FCT. Hello, many thanks for joining us on the news at 7 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. I am Mariam George Jitbo. Members House of Representatives have received 299.9 billion naira budget estimates for 2021 fiscal year from the Federal Capital Territory Administration. FCT Minister Mohammed Musa Bello made a presentation at the Green Chamber. Shuaibu Yakubu tells us more.
Making the presentation before the House Committee on FCTA Permanent Secretary Adeshola Olushade, who represented the minister, disclosed that the 2021 budget estimates represent an increase of over 100 billion naira from the 2020 reverse statutory appropriation for the FCT. He added that the projected increment was due to increased revenue drive and expected revenue from the now functional FCT IRS, as well as the inauguration of the Accelerated Area Council and Sectional Title Reissuance Scheme.
Our budget is funded from a combination of 1% of the 52.68% statutory allocation of the federal government from the federation account. Therefore, speaking strictly, we are not a member of the FAC. We also have internally generated revenue efforts and other sources as contained in the revenue fiscal framework for the execution of the current and capital expenditure budget.
Chairman House Committee on FCT, Honorable Abdullahi Garba, received the budget estimates and adjourned the sitting for further deliberations.
The purpose of this meeting is to deliberate on the performance of the 2020 revised FCT Statutory Appropriation Act and to give the Honorable Minister of FCT the opportunity to present the estimate of the 2021 FCT Statutory Bill.
It will be recalled that the same budget estimate was presented to the Senate Committee on FCT. Shuaibu Yakubu, NTA News.
With the rainy season already setting in for the year 2021, disaster and emergency situations occasioned by flooding in the Federal Capital Territory readily pricks the mind of residents, especially in the flood-prone areas. However, the FCT Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, is already activating its mitigating action plans to reduce the effects on people in the territory. Ilyas Onotu Yakubu tells us more about the flag-off of the 2021 Flood Assessment and Community Awareness Campaign.
Statistics from FEMA indicates that flood-induced casualties in the nation's capital in the last couple of years have been one case too many, with 7 lives lost last year. In view of this, the message FEMA hopes to bring to the people living in prone areas is for them to take active role in preventing reoccurrence of flood.
The only challenge we are having, like I always say, is some of the residents who are really not abiding by the early warning, especially the enlightened public.
This flag-off point in Galadimawa was where a director in the FCT service was washed away by flood in 2019. But how much has the people heeded to the call to evacuate from prone areas?
It is barely 8 months ago that a family of 5 was washed down by flooding as a result of a heavy downpour in this facility, in this Giri community. But the most surprising thing is the fact that houses have been marked for demolition as a result of the flooding, houses that are on waterways. But residents of the community, owners of the lands, are already rebuilding, just like this one on my right here.
We have done the needful, and we are calling the attention of these relevant agencies to please take action.
We don't have anything to where to carry them to get another education for them.
With NIMET's prediction tagging this year a La Nina year, which will result in normal to above normal rainfall pattern, flood disaster managers anxiously await NISA's flood postulations for the FCT. Ilyasu Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
The Nigerian government has been commended, especially the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, for ensuring that Nigerians get free access to the COVID-19 vaccine. Aisha Bashir visited Kubwa General Hospital, where some residents were seen taking the jab.
Omachi Joshua, a resident of Kubwa, a suburb in Buhari Area Council, who was caught on camera in Kubwa General Hospital collecting the COVID-19 vaccine, commended the efforts made by the Nigerian government on the free vaccination at their area.
There's polio vaccines, there's other vaccines. So, and I believe that this one is good as well.
Others who could not hide their feelings say the vaccination is a preventive dose, hence residents should avail themselves the opportunity to be vaccinated.
I feel good taking the vaccine, and it is in line with global practices. COVID-19 is real, and it behooves that all and sundry should take it.
I believe it. I come to do it.
Focal person Usuma Ward in the Buhari Area Council, Gideon Philip, commended the Kubwa residents that troop in on a daily basis for the vaccine.
I really thank God for the Nigeria government for approving this COVID-19 vaccine for Nigerians, for the betterment of our health. Residents are still calling on the government to create more awareness on the free COVID-19 vaccine to reduce the spread of the deadly virus. Aisha Bashir, NTA News.
Meanwhile, figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, as at 30th March 2021, indicates 15 new cases of COVID-19 in the FCT, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 19,632, while active cases stand at 2,412, and the number of discharged cases in the territory now stands at 17,064, and sadly, 156 deaths have been recorded in the FCT. Understanding and applying the role of mentoring and quality improvement in all sectors and professions in Nigeria has been brought to the fore during the inaugural ceremony of International Association of Mentors and Quality Improvement Experts in Nigeria. Aina J. Auta has the details.
The maiden inauguration and induction ceremony of International Association of Mentors and Quality Improvement Experts saw the coming together of professionals from diverse fields of endeavor. The event is aimed at mentoring and improving quality in all aspects of life, especially in the younger generation, through teaching and inculcating values, culture, and the right paths in order to make the world a better place.
We are going to groom all the experts. Is a wide range. It has a wide range of professionals, an omnivore association that will help to transfer skills, knowledge to the younger generation.
I Am Q has a slogan, heal the world. Basically, what we are saying is we want to heal the world. We don't want a world where things are not working the way it's supposed to work.
The inducted Board of Trustees, fellows, associates and members pledged to always support and partner the association in reaching her desired objectives through mentoring and quality improvement strategies.
The task is for us to ensure that we have quality leaders and quality standardized in all spheres of life. So we are trying to make people accountable to know that whatever happens as a leader, you should be in charge.
Because there are a lot of persons who have devoted time to mentor a lot of minds get changed, and that will have adverse and positive effect on the collective well-being of our people.
The inaugural theme of the ceremony is deploying, mentoring, and quality improvement in advancing development. Aina J. Auta, NTA News.
Relief has come the way of residents of the Federal Capital Territory after 2 weeks of water shortage. Odiri Ogboru Arutere brings update on water situation in the FCT.
The water scarcity, which lingered in Kubwa and some parts of the Federal Capital Territory for over 2 weeks, FCT Water Board says it was as a result of a repair on a busted trunk line at the Lower Usman Dam. Residents commended the relevant authority for the restoration of the affected trunk line, which facilitated the supply of potable water back to the areas.
Last week we was not having water. Everybody was fetching water from one place to another, so from people that has borehole. But as from yesterday afternoon, we now have water.
Okay, what's the water situation? I just came this morning.
The situation is quite pleasant. You can see that I'm even happy. Like you said, Kubwa, they said they saw water yesterday. That is good. At least we have positive reports on that. Number one message is to thank them very much for the endurance, for the patience, and for bearing with us. I want to plead with our customers to please pay for the water we provide them.
FCT Water Board warns against vandalizing water pipes as stiffer penalty awaits any suspected vandals. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru Arutere, NTA News.
Friends, we see some magic. Let's blow some minds. Now, as you can all see, these cards have different numbers written on them. Can you see? Yeah. You, sir, please, I want to pick any card. Oh my goodness. You, my princess, you have my heart already. Just pick any card. Now, I want to show cards to the audience and don't let me see them. So I want to place the card in your pocket. So what if I told you all these cards are the same? Okay, sir, I want to show us your card. Just wait a second. I want to check into your beautiful shoe. As you can all see, all the numbers are 777. 777 is the magic number.
The whole sensational world of Glow, now accessible through one code, *777#. Magic lives here.
In the sports world, Super Eagles of Nigeria on Tuesday completed their Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers on a high with a 3-0 victory over visiting Lesotho at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos, as Nigeria youths were commended for exemplary conduct during the Ramat Cup football tournament. Let's join Cynthia Ogun for more on Sports Brief.
Goals from Victor Osimhen, Ogonekaro Otebo and substitute Paul Onuachu proved enough for the Super Eagles to claim 3 points that further demonstrated their leadership and dominance of the Group L and unbeaten record in the AFCON qualifier with 14 points. Meanwhile, football fans on Tuesday expressed their excitement over the 3-0 victory recorded by Super Eagles of Nigeria against the Crocodiles of Lesotho at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Lagos. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu also congratulated the Super Eagles on their impressive win. He urged them to conquer Africa at the biannual tournament in Cameroon next year. Nigeria's women national team, the Super Falcons, have been invited to play in the 2021 Basque Country International Women's Cup next month in Spain. Ahead of the Tokyo 2020 Paralympics, Technical Director of the Nigeria Para Powerlifting Federation, Joyin Mayaki, has said Team Nigeria are unstoppable and they proved themselves when they emerged champions of the 2021 Para Powerlifting World Cup in Manchester. Meanwhile, Sunday Dare, Minister, Youth and Sports Development, has promised to support the country's powerlifters' preparations for the upcoming Tokyo 2020 Paralympics. Elsewhere, the NFL says its owners have approved a plan to expand the regular season to 17 games. This means all its teams will play at least one international game over an 8-year period. To this effect, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers will now face the Kansas City Chiefs due to the new 2021 schedule. With Sports Brief, Cynthia Ogun, NTA News.
And now a quick reminder. COVID-19 vaccine is free. Please avail yourself the opportunity to be vaccinated. It is the effective way of curtailing the spread of the virus. And that concludes the news in English. Up next is translations. Good night.
You won't go shake your body. Instead, they make it calm down. It a form say you sabi. You want to grow 6 packs in a day. I beg you not to pass your power. You want to show yourself, oh.
Whatever your size, find it with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now to get the plan that suits you. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Magbaje we shaje wo wona abi ku shagba dai hwanya yiwa na bashi ba dai wo mu presi so ayuba woni wa bayi na baje anabaji yasidai nge agaluko abagbatu gbedokun azaizai bala abamuji ateteji eyenya ugo akisidna gwamnati nya atete na agiwei nshe awuba nsu nye kwanyi agiwelelo abila taje gwamba che tushi chuagban che chuagban npase tu chuagban akisidna nge minister Mohammed Musa Bello owona be ga abagbatu alo agaluko na be amuji nyai Shaibu Nize Yakubu wada inga kizina yaka itna da shayi inge Adesola alusade wona bailo inge minister pata agaluko shikpaje da inge kizina nya Abdullahi Garba wona bai go abamushi ye wenda inge baba che kizina bo ba mi bashi atutu ye bayin in ba che mushi intige abu abi kizina yakon bala fiye da shi baba jagodu mbadadai anabaji ya jasu da inga she yishigi yilafi gmama sanyi aza nke sidna ye sapa nuwa shi kwa bakin ba figi nidnainu haye ngbadogun fe manya nya aza uye inge atete shi ba ke sidna kpege nya bala puta mana lakwashi ba ce aza ashige saya Iliaso ni Yakubu wada inge atete shi ba fe ma bala gbega nge aya tutnu aza ayo kayanya lo aba nnuan shin kwa baye akan bawe ya ba be ga gbegbetu ye ngala dimawanu aza ku shin sagi na be kwoyin de wen godu we ga nge bateche male agodu abua aza ba gisa nke zina ntugenua ko ba yelo tiche na ajin ba lapata de kwoyin ba kan azawe ya na ba yin ba busi te saso nkuba bayi isagi eyi na baki shilo nge na anyi pye avunya nuwa bai nabo dai ko ba shi sagi na kizida asapa ho nge odiri ogboro arutare wadai nge kizida ye figi na agmadan haye she mbala ya baibwa nge nuwa shako kuchelo nkubwa nado kizida jemiye azana gban nge nuwa atete shi ba nko lelo o shafai badai nge babe shi nuwa fienu aba nko be la nwuya nko lo Usman dam o shafai bade ba be nuwa sagi ama agbaje anabaje kuze be jada wasu shakwa gife yi wa fi na gbada sai su
kallonmu barkanmu da mace ga fasarar takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Isiyaku Buhari Suleja. Ministan babban birnin tarayya Muhammad Musa Bello ya kaddamar da kasafin kuɗi na naira biliyan 299.9 a gaban kwamitin 'yan majalisa na wakilai na babban birnin tarayya. wakilinmu Shu'aibu Onoze Yakubu ya ruwaito mana cewa wanda ya wakilci ministan a lokacin gabatar da kasafin kuɗin shine sakataren dindindin na babban birnin tarayya Adesola Olusaje. A jawabin sakataren ya kara da cewa kasafin kuɗin za a yi amfani da shi ne domin ayyukan ci gaban babban birnin. Shugaban kwamitin Honorable Abdullahi Garba wanda ya amshi kasafin kuɗin ya ɗage zaman zuwa wani lokaci domin ci gaba da tattaunawa. Hukumar bayar da agajin gaggawa reshen babban birnin tarayya ta kaddamar da fara wayar da kan al'umma game da illar ambaliyar ruwa na shekara 2021. Wakilinmu Ilyasu Onotu Yakubu ya ruwaito mana cewa hukumar ta shirya wayar da kan al'umma mazauna babban birnin tarayya musamman waɗanda wajajen da aka saba samun ambaliyar. An gudanar da fara wayar da kan ne a Galadimawa, daga nan kuma za su ci gaba zuwa waɗansu wajaje a babban birnin. Mazauna babban birnin tarayya sun samu sauƙi da suka shiga na samun ƙarancin ruwa na tsawon sati biyu. Wakiliyarmu Audrey Obonu Arutare ta ruwaito mana cewa an samu ƙarancin ruwan ne na tsawon sati biyu, wanda hukumar ruwan ta bayyana dalilin samun ƙarancin ruwa da cewa suna gyara ne a magudanar ruwa na Usuma Dam da ke Ushafa. Hukumar kuma ta yi gargaɗi game da lalata hanyoyin samun ruwan sha. Jama'a, ƙarshen fasarar takaitattun labarai kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
Nke onye chiri ya zere. Otu a ka esi anabata gị n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Aha m bụ Rachel Ifi. Unu gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju ya. Ụlọọrụ omebe iwu nta anabatala ego maka usoro ọchịchị afọ 2000 na 2001. Shuaibu Onoze Yakubu, mgbe o mere njem ọrụ gaa na ya bụ ogige, wetara akụkọ na minista n'isi ala anyị Muhammad Musa Bello site n'aka onye nọchitere anya ya Adesola Olushade mere ka anyị mata na ego ewepụtara n'afọ a gafere nke afọ 2000 na 2000 n'ihi mmụba nke ụtụ isi ha na-ele anya ya n'isi ala anyị. Dịka udu mmiri nke afọ 2000 na 2001 na-akpụdebe nso, Ilyasu Onotu Yakubu wetara akụkọ na ụlọọrụ na-ahụ maka ihe mberede amalitela iwepụta usoro dị iche iche a ga-esi belata ya bụ mbuze n'isi ala anyị, dịka ndị bi n'ogige ebe mmiri ozuzo na-emekpa ahụ chi obi n'aka. Ya bụ ụlọọrụ mekwara ka ndị bi n'ogige ndị a mata na ọ bụkwa oke na ọrụ dịịrị ha igbochi ya bụ ọdachi ịbịa kwamgbe. Ọ kwekwara nghọta na ụlọọrụ a ga-amalite ọrụ ha n'ime obodo Galadima, dịka ọ bụ ebe mmiri ozuzo buru otu nwa amadi n'afọ 2 gara aga. Ndị obibi isi ala anyị, ọkachasị ndị bi na Kubwa, enwetala ezumike dịka ha nọ n'ụkọ mmiri eri mgbe izuụka 2 gara aga. Oyolai Odiri Ogboru Arutere wetara akụkọ na ndị ụlọọrụ na-ahụ maka mmiri n'isi ala anyị mere ka anyị mata na nke a mere n'ihi nrụzi ha na-arụzi ebe mmiri si agafe na Usman Dam, dịka ọ bụ nke agbapụrụ agbapụ. Ndị bi n'ogige ebe ihe ndị a mere tụkwara ụlọọrụ na-ahụ maka mmiri ama kwuo na ndụ na-atọzi ha ụtọ kamgbe emeziri ya bụ mmiri. Ndị ụlọọrụ n'aka nke ha dọkwara ọhaneze aka na ntị ma kwuo na onye ọbụla ha jidere na-emebi paịpụ mmiri ga-anata ntaramahụhụ n'ụzọ kwesịrị. Onye ọma na-ege ntị, ebe a ka anyị pịachiri akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Chebiri anyị ihe oge anyị chi niile.
ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá ló dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín látẹnu Mobọ́lájí Mati. Ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin kékeré ti tẹ́wọ́ gba ètò ẹ̀súná owó ọdún yìí tí ìjọba ìlú Àbújá ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ rẹ̀, èyí tó ń lọ bí 300 bílíọ̀nù náírà. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Ṣùáìbù Ọ̀nàsẹ̀ Yakubu ròyìn wípé aṣojú aláṣẹ ìlú Àbújá Muhammadu Musa Bello, ọ̀gá àgbà iléeṣẹ́ ìlú Àbújá Adéṣọlá Olúṣadé ló ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ọ̀hún. Ó mẹ́nu bà ohun tó fà á tí owó ọdún yìí fi ga ju ti èṣí lọ, èyí tó já sí wípé wọ́n retí àlékún owó orí. Àjọ ìgbìmọ̀ ọ̀hún sún ọjọ́ síwájú láti ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò ètò ọ̀hún. Àwọn aráàlú Àbújá ti ń gbójú sókè báyìí bí òjò ọdún yìí ṣe ń kanlẹ̀kùn, pàápàá àwọn tó ń gbé ní àwọn agbègbè tí àgbàrá òjò ń yọ lẹ́nu. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn LASU Ọ̀nàsẹ̀ Yakubu ròyìn wípé àjọ tó ń ṣe àmójútó ètò jàǹbá l'Àbújá ti gbéradì lórí ọ̀nà àti dẹ́kun ọ̀rọ̀ omíyalé. Ó ṣiṣọ́ lójú ètò ìlanilọ́yẹ̀ kí irúfẹ́ ohun tó wáyé ní ọdún tó kọjá má ṣe wáyé. Agbègbè Galadima ni ètò ọ̀hún ti wáyé pẹ̀lú ìpè wípé kí àwọn ènìyàn kúrò lẹ́bàá odò àti ojú àgbàrá. Omi ẹ̀rọ tó padà sẹ́nu ẹ̀rọ jẹ́ nǹkan ìdùnnú fún àwọn ará ìlú. Ó lé ní ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì tí omi ẹ̀rọ ti di ọ̀wọ́n gógó, èyí tó mú àwọn ènìyàn gbé ohùn sókè. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Odiri Ọ̀gbọ́n Arùtèrè ròyìn wípé àjọ ètò omi l'Àbújá sọ wípé àtúnṣe lórí àwọn ọ̀pá omi tó fọ́ ni ó fa sábàbí ní adágún odò Usman, ṣùgbọ́n lọ́wọ́ yìí ohun gbogbo ti padà sípò, omi ẹ̀rọ sì ti wà yíká ìlú Àbújá. Àjọ ọ̀hún wá ṣe ìkìlọ̀ wípé ẹnikẹ́ni tí ọwọ́ bá tẹ̀ tí ó ń fọ́ tàbí tó fọ́ omi ẹ̀rọ àti ọ̀pá ẹ̀rọ yóò jẹ iyán rẹ̀ níṣu. Tó a ò rí jù báyìí lónìí, títí wòyí ọ̀la, ojúmọ́ ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.